The little mouse was just about to fall asleep when suddenly a steel nail came bursting through the wall, startling him wide awake. Before he could even think, several more nails came shooting in one after another. The bewildered mouse nearly lost his life and scrambled to escape in panic. The little mouse ran frantically with steel nails chasing him from behind. It turned out Nick was outside using an air gun to catch the mouse. But the little mouse was incredibly fast and dodged every single nail perfectly. Just when he thought he was safe, a steel nail blocked his path ahead. Then 5 more nails completely surrounded him. This was it, he was about to be a goner. Suddenly, the nails got stuck halfway. The air gun had run out of air. But Nick grabbed a hammer, ready to pound them in. At that moment, his big brother suddenly walked in, calling Nick to help him escape from death. The terrified little mouse decided to get revenge. Meanwhile, the two brothers were still chatting and laughing as they carried a bathtub. Just as they reached the top of the stairs and turned around, the sight scared the big brother so much that he slipped, and both of them tumbled into the bathtub. They slid down the stairs and shot out the door. It was like riding a roller coaster. The bathtub finally came to a stop on the frozen lake surface. The two brothers thought they were safe, but the next second, crack, they both fell through the ice into the lake. Furious, the two brothers set several mousetraps at the mouse hole. But to make absolutely sure, they neatly placed 1,000 mousetraps throughout the room. They didn't realize the door lock had broken and they couldn't get out either. With no choice, the two had to wait right there. They waited all day, but the little mouse never came out. Finally, at nightfall, the little mouse slowly emerged from his hole. Both men were certain he was doomed this time, but the little mouse, with his nimble movements, easily dodged all the mousetraps. He climbed up onto the table via an apron, then up to the shelf along an electrical wire, performing all sorts of death-defying stunts until he reached the top of a tin can. While the two men wondered what he was up to, the little mouse ran to a spoon beside a plate of cherries. He flicked a cherry that fell near the mousetraps. After spinning rapidly, it perfectly triggered one of the traps, instantly setting off a chain reaction. All the mousetraps were triggered one after another, causing the two men excruciating pain. The little mouse leisurely picked up a piece of cheese and returned to his home. Coming to his senses, the big brother angrily grabbed a vacuum cleaner and chased the little mouse to the hole. The powerful suction felt like a Category 12 hurricane to the little mouse, who desperately held onto an electrical wire. The big brother outside felt like he was sucking up something, but didn't notice the pipe behind him had started spraying water and the vacuum bag was slowly expanding. They had stuck it into a drain pipe. The two brothers were thrilled, while the vacuum bag behind them grew bigger and bigger. The little mouse had already made it to the window to watch the show. As the vacuum bag exploded, the two brothers looked like they'd put on new outfits. Left with no choice, they went to a pet store. After hearing their request, the owner led them to a box secured with iron chains. Inside was an extremely vicious big cat with the impressive name of Goss. Once home, Goss quickly got into character. The classic cat and mouse show was officially underway.